Hello, Leo. Today is Friday, July 10, 2026, and the universe isn't spinning around your wishes. You won't always get everything you want exactly when you want it. Of course, this lesson, though it can sometimes be tough to accept, is essential for your personal growth. Don't kid yourself, it's fundamental. You'll need to rely on steady determination and perseverance if you truly want to reach the goals you've been holding in your mind. At times during the day, you might feel a strong resistance to listening to advice from others, and even less likely to accept that anyone would dare tell you which direction you should take or how you should live your life. As if that could ever happen. Your instinct will push you to act on your own, to do things your way. But this attitude could lead you down paths filled with complications that could easily be avoided. Even though it's true that each person is in charge of their own destiny, it's equally important to know that listening, paying attention, and carefully analyzing all the possibilities before taking steps and making decisions that could have lasting consequences is also part of life. Coming up from today are days of emotional turbulence, not just in your relationship, but also in your friendships and with people you care about, because that's also part of emotional life. So it will be crucial that you stay calm and keep your wits about you with your most loyal companions. You'll feel a deep sense of nostalgia for a special person who no longer walks beside you. If that's the case, be especially careful how you express yourself around others, because a certain state of melancholy can also cloud some things. Take your time. You deserve the best, and above all, avoid falling into a state of chronic fixation on this matter. The past is already behind you, and even though it might return as a nostalgic memory, accept it, embrace it, and look toward the future with hope to the extent possible. Because it's true that today you have Neptune and Pluto in a somewhat tricky astrological alignment that could make a certain state of sadness or heaviness the dominant mood of the day. A general situation will prompt you to call upon your most positive, calm, and kind side to suppress any inner chaos you might be experiencing, whatever that may be for you. If you put in enough effort, you'll start to see situations with greater clarity and avoid being swept away by destructive impulses that we all have. Don't let discouragement take hold of you. Use your free time for activities that uplift your spirit and, above all, make you feel better. Now let's dive into the specific details for love, health, work, and your compatibilities for today. In health, you're at a point where there won't be any significant changes in your overall physical condition, but you'll definitely need to focus intensely on balancing your emotional state. At certain times, you may feel irritable, tense, or down, so it will be essential that you dedicate your free time to activities that allow you to completely disconnect. Going to the movies, watching a live theater performance, listening to music that feeds your soul, doing something you truly enjoy, anything at all. Consider adding things you may not have tried before, like yoga or meditation, to your routine to help reduce cortisol levels and find that inner peace you so deeply need during this personal period. Whatever it takes, you're going to be okay. That's what really matters. Also, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is sending you solid blessings. For matters related to work, organize your workspace, practice patience, and cultivate tolerance as essential virtues emblematic of your sign. You'll face some work-related setbacks tied to a specific assignment, and it's possible your bosses will call you in for a bit of feedback. In those moments, it will be crucial to stay calm, take responsibility without losing sight of all you've sown so far. Everything you've accomplished is your empire, what you've built with your own hands. Avoid falling into states of frustration, negativity, or tantrums. The coming days will bring better outlooks. Not every day is your day. Not always is it your time. Whatever the case, you need to know that you're truly putting in the effort to make it happen. We're here to keep adjusting, to keep evolving, even when it really grinds your gears to have to do it. But you'll handle it with remarkable stability, a very solid and resolute attitude, not getting stuck on things that keep coming up again and again. Today, the truth is that the heavier planets, the ones that might have complicated matters, are leaving you alone and stepping back quite a bit. So you could potentially resolve your issues in a flash. If you're searching for a job, stay alert for offers that seem too good to be true. Do thorough research on companies before you apply. And if you're called in for interviews, carefully review every term and condition in any proposed contract. Either way, you're going to handle it well, but do make sure to investigate if needed. As for the financial topic, your finances will remain in a state of relative stability, as long as you manage your spending with moderation and prudence. You might come across some interesting ideas for investments, but for now, it's best to carefully reflect before making solid financial decisions. Focus on saving money and avoiding late payments on bills, especially if you're renting a property. If you have young children, get ready for possible unexpected expenses that could pop up in the next few days. It's important to have an emergency fund for these kinds of situations. Whatever happens, if nothing specific comes up, don't worry. But don't let your guard down, because it doesn't have to happen today. But it's definitely true, there's a cosmic trend toward these kinds of situations. As far as love is concerned, this won't exactly be your most beautiful moment on the emotional front, since you may experience a strong need for independence that will cause you to reject any kind of outside interference in some way. Therefore, you'll need to invest considerable energy into staying calm and at peace. And for example, if you're in a stable relationship, your partner might want to go out with other couples or friends, or maybe have a dinner party. And you might not feel like doing much socializing today because Neptune is making you more homebody-like. And that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. The important thing is to let your partner know. Don't wait for them to figure it out, especially since they've probably already made plans or are in the middle of making them. If you mention that you're not in the mood to go out or that you're not as social as other days, you might be able to find a happy middle ground. If you're feeling down or confused, seek refuge in their arms instead of shutting yourself off like a clam. Don't assume they're incapable of understanding you or being there for you during this moment you might be going through. However, if you're feeling too overwhelmed or unsettled, it's better to stay in a balanced place. The important thing, if you're doing well with your partner, if you're both doing well, if you're not arguing, if there's harmony in the air, everything is going to be delightful. It's going to be wonderful, because even states of calm are predicted to be especially beautiful, very balanced. The important thing, communication. Who's single or single-minded? If you've recently come out of a relationship, the most prudent move would be to keep a cautious distance from that person to avoid additional complications. You'll receive invitations to parties or social gatherings, but your mood, something that also affects you, might not be particularly receptive to that kind of activity. Maybe what you really need right now is solitude to get your inner world in order. And listen, that's totally fine. Take all the time you need. This isn't about rushing from one relationship to another. It doesn't work that way. You've got to take it slow. And as for today's energy theme, your energy level is fluctuating, occasionally a bit low, but don't panic. You might experience moments of emotional intensity and low spirits that need extra tenderness, care, and nurture. The positive situation you need to strengthen today is your wonderful, natural intelligence, exceptional persuasion skills, and that innate charisma that lets you connect effortlessly with people. On the negative side, watch out for discouragement that could paralyze you, negativity that clouds your perspective, and intolerance that might damage your relationships. Also, avoid letting negative impulses take control of your decisions, which could clearly be harmful to both you and those close to you. And for students, you're going to feel a bit down, discouraged, or caught in a state of restlessness. You might even get the sense that your life is complete chaos in your studies. But it'll be crucial that you make a conscious effort to motivate yourself and stick to your academic responsibilities. The key to all of this is that up in the sky, on a cosmic level, there are certain astrological tensions at play, and they can affect your mental clarity. But the important thing is, if you get everything sorted out, there won't be a planet out there that can stand in your way. Classes will serve as a positive distraction, because when it comes to gaining knowledge, your natural curiosity will always kick in, and that's exactly where you truly gain the edge. So congratulations, you already know what your gifts are and how to strengthen and improve them. So congratulations. And as for compatibility, today is a fantastic day with these 3 signs. First, with people born under the sign of Virgo, acknowledging your own vulnerabilities doesn't diminish the wonderful brilliance you already have. On the contrary, it makes you more human and frees you up. Today you'll have the chance to share those burdens you've been carrying in silence with someone from this sign, who will listen without judgment. That honesty can be like a healing balm that lets you release what's weighing you down and regain your confidence. Accepting that you failed at something, that you're human, that you made a mistake, and that your view of the world wasn't entirely right after all. This will be an act of courage, and it will strengthen you far more than you realize. Second, with people from the Taurus sign, if you've ever had doubts about whether miracles exist, today will confirm it for you. Something that seemed blocked or impossible is going to start moving in the right direction. Maybe it's a situation that finally resolves, a piece of news you've been waiting for, or the arrival of help at the perfect moment. That unexpected spark will act like a breath of fresh air, reminding you that it's never too late for things to change. You'll receive proof that life always holds surprises, and that hope is never wasted, even when it seems there's nothing left to do. And thirdly, with people born under the sign of Gemini, your intuition will be your most powerful compass today, guiding you with precision toward what you truly need. Don't underestimate those hunches or the subtle signs that cross your path, because they might just be the exact push you've been waiting for. Energy, determination, and a strong desire for change are combining to push you toward more significant decisions. On the downside, you might experience a minor disagreement or emotional distance with someone born under the sign of Aquarius, but you know it's only temporary, just for today, and only if you end up arguing. Wishing you an absolutely fantastic day. See you tomorrow, Leo.